Kolush.
Kolush.
Kolush. Welcome to part 165 of our vanilla bedrock survival series. And I'm gonna resume where we left off. I did play a little bit last night after hours, which was nice to get some Minecraft in after work. Minecraft. Yeah, Minecraft. Okay, anyway. Yep, so I got in a little bit of building last night after hours, and it's already looking beautiful. It's already taking form and has a lot of direction, I should say. I'm so grateful for having streamlined my tree farming. Oh my gosh. For years, I didn't do it this way. And then I'll lay down some tree saplings. Yay. I have some cats who hate me, like they fucking hate me. I love them so dearly, and I'm so sweet and tender and gentle with them, but they fucking hate me. Because whenever they walk in the room, I'm like, hi. Hi, Barney. Hi, Barney. He literally squints at me. I can't say I blame him. Could you imagine if you had someone in your life who talked to you that way? Hi, Barney. Hi, Sash. Hi. They hate it so much. They literally squint at me. It's so funny. Let's not get blown up, please. Hi, Barney. Hi, Barney. Hi, Sassy. Hi, Barney. Hi, Bobby. They look at me and they're like, oh, brother. Not this guy again. You know you have a loving home when your cats are fucking annoyed by you. That's how you know your home is loving and safe, when they react to you like someone saying, oh brother, not this guy again. That's how you know that you have a loving home. Okay, so I started on the foyer previously. Foyer has started. All right, and okay. I can have the triangle go either way. I could have it face this way or go this way. Well, this part will definitely just go up like this. That much I know for sure. It has to. There's no other way for it to go. One. Two. Sorry if I keep clearing my throat, I just had lunch. And it made me really congested. Honestly. Maybe I have a food sensitivity. Yeah, I'm like super congested and super inflamed now. Yeah, I think this is cool, having this closed here, and then this shall be open. What happened here? What? Oh, what happened is there's a redundant layer. That's all. Got a little confused there. I'll just, whoops, do it from here. And then there'll be just one piece here, and that will leave two, just like on the other side it'll leave two. Two extra. Or one extra. Just like before. But these should, whoops, these should merge with this wall. I want this to stay that way outside. These should do the same on this side. And this will be all set momentarily. Get rid of this. And we're all set. From inside and outside, that will look as it is supposed to. Very nice. And then this place will be boxed out. One, two, three, four, five. Got it. So in theory, it should be like that, and then these should be closed in. See that lag? This game is so laggy, it shouldn't be, but it is. Right. Yeah, I definitely wanted this to have some dimension here instead of just this whole part being open, because this part is open here. I don't think I need the same thing right here. Then there would be no contrast. So I think this is fine just as is. Do I want it like this? I'll leave it like that for now, but I probably won't. We'll see. Yeah, I think this was definitely the right choice. In fact, I could hang a chandelier down from right there. And then this part will be double ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, since we're up one from that stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the only question will be what kind of slope I put here. What direction the slope will be in. I want the triangle to face this way because I think the triangles should be in the direction that the stairs are going. Meaning the face of the triangle should be in the direction that the stairs are going. Just like over there. I'd like to continue that. Yeah, that corner piece is really nice right there. I didn't want it to have too much height there. Crazy how fast an hour goes when you're having fun, when you're doing something that you enjoy. 15 minutes in the blink of an eye. 25% of my break already gone. Time flies. It's not the worst thing in the world. I'm very grateful for my job. Far more for this one than the previous. It's not even close. I'm very, very blessed. But still, it's crazy how quick an hour break will go by. Yes, I get a full hour break. Pretty cool. Alright, have some wood. And this area is going to be so beautiful. If I get my hand on a cherry blossom, I'm definitely going to put it in this little area around this creek here. Beautiful. Such a gorgeous use of the space, genuinely. So beautiful. Even though it might not look like much now, I can see the function of it and the potential within that. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be very pretty. My only qualm is... That's a paradox right there. I'm certainly not going to divide the space unnecessarily. But I'm tempted... We'll see. Maybe it'll make sense when there's more involved. And now I'm thinking, should this be even higher? Because there's going to be another round of stairs going up. I'd actually love the next round of stairs to be right here, to sort of be right by these. Nice view of this area as you go up the stairs, you know? And they won't be directly in line with this, which is a good thing. I don't want it to just be a thing where there's like a vein of stairs snaking around the side, just all one path. I don't want to do that. I want it to switch positions as it goes up. I think that's very important, that it switches. This is 1, 2, 3. Wait, 1, 2, and 3. So the stairs would start here. I just really don't want to have all the stairs on the same side of the house. I just think it's a horrible idea. I always alternate them. Four. And 5. Oh, this is high up, isn't it? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, that's right. Two. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All good. So that's staircase 2. We'll be able to see both of them from this position. This is what I wanted. If I wrapped another staircase over here, it would actually be concealed from this position, and it would be too staircase heavy on this side of the house. Like a vein on the side of your body that's just sticking out too much. I wanted it to alternate. And this is very nice because this feels like it's sort of commiserating with this one down here. A sort of parallel of in and out, forward and backward, which I like. So that's definitely where it should be. And pretty much it'll just be a question of what I do. Sorry, one sec. Let me go here. It'll just be a question of what I do for the next story. Yeah, this roof being that way is fine, but I'll have to double this one, I think. One. Ouch. Oh my gosh, ouch. My poor armor, by the way. What happened with that one? I'll deal with it later. Don't really want to fall to my death right now. Would you believe? Shocking, right? I don't want to fall to my death. Whoa. This is going to be so beautiful out here. This staircase going down in this sort of courtyard that I'm creating here is reminding me of my Sims build, actually. The way I have this house laid out in branches. And I create an alcove here, it is reminding me so much of my Sims house. Especially with how this is going to be like the dining and living room, and it's going to flank this area here. And then I'll be able to make use of other space, like maybe this section will be a tall ceiling section, taller ceiling, and the floor will just go through like that. I think that's what I'm gonna do, tentatively at least. Ugh. I can change this stuff up at any time. Right now, I'm just looking for ways to get this space started. There will be a colossal amount of internal space here. That much I know. Yeah, so I like these windows going across here. And then over here, it could just be like a balcony moment sort of thing. This certainly will go through. Maybe this will be a balcony moment too. Maybe both things will be. I feel like that's kind of wasteful. It's a large house, but I still don't like being like flagrantly wasteful. But this will certainly go through. It has to. And it is in the center, so. And as you can see, this was never that large. It was overwhelming when it didn't have purpose and meaning attached to it. But as you can see, the context of the inside, the empty spaces, the walkable spaces, the parts that stick out a little bit, it's all coming together. This is why I was so careful when I laid down the foundation. Because any more would have been too much, any less would have been not enough. For the space, this was just the right size. It's huge, but it's actually not that huge. Which I'm happy about. at that lag. I'll keep the apples in case I need to tame a horse again, or domesticate a horse. So beautiful. So beautiful. This certainly will be a balcony. That much I can say. It needs the interest over here anyway. This will definitely be a balcony. Carry this right on through. Don't really know what I'm doing just yet, so I will tentatively close this. I don't know if there's going to be space under here. I don't think I want there to be space under here. I'm not sure. I could always renege on that, but I do kind of want to just bring this across for now. Great opportunities for lighting too, for when I hang lanterns and such, and I will do so now, even though sadly I'm gonna run out of lanterns officially very soon, and I won't have any more to place ever in this world, sadly. Unless I go far away and I establish another source of golem spawns, I'll never get iron again. It's very sad. But I'm comfortable putting those there. What a lovely space. Truly lovely. Nice, sizable, comfortable house. It feels like a suburban McMansion, you know? And I do like that feel. I know that style gets a lot of flack. But that open concept, large, like mock luxury, where it's huge, but it's not so huge that it loses all proportion, it doesn't get enough credit. It's very nice. Because you have a livable human space instead of a room the size of a literal football field. Like real luxury, quote unquote real luxury, you just have these rooms that are the size of football fields for no reason. Whereas in American McMansion, suburban McMansion luxury, you get functional space that is luxurious. Real luxury has basically, it has certainly a lot of decoration, but it has no real form or function. It's not cozy, it's not livable. You just feel like you're in a mall all the time. It's just too much. So this too isn't so large that it begins to feel like some stupid palace in France. It's large enough so that it feels like a McMansion, which I like. So efficient. That was weird. I'll get that in a sec. This is the most efficient farm I've ever had because it grows lightning fast and I can mine it lightning fast because they don't grow too tall. Already a stack and a half of wood in what, 30 seconds? And I really love how this center hall is going to take you to the heart of every branch. It takes you, well, it's going to be the heart, and it's going to take you like an artery into every extremity. Over there, over here, and over here too. This probably is going to be longer. I'll make this meander towards the shore because I do want the extremities touching the shore. I'll move my horsies eventually. But I do want it to go to the shore. Such a shame that I can't continue to use iron, at least for now. Dog. Yeah, this should definitely be open. I like the idea of this being closed, this being open, and this being open. The only thing about this being open is that it disqualifies the space before it used as a room. Because why would you have a bedroom with its own private balcony internally? No, you wouldn't. This is all going to just be just common space up here. We haven't even approached the bedrooms yet. Maybe that's normal for the scale of this. It's much larger than the one over there. So maybe that's normal. Maybe I need to accept that as normal. Let me see. Yeah, this is a big amount of space that I'm not going to be using for anything. It's okay. The space will come. The private space, that is. I'm not going to worry about it. This will be very nice and proportionate. And necessary, because if you look at this, this is going to get really boxy really quick. I need to start making these cuts in the facade, in how I articulate the most external parts of the house. Otherwise, it'll get really ugly really quick, honestly. I wouldn't say it's facade, but it's more superficial work. It's just tapering back, having it cascade instead of having it be one curtain. Which I did in the stone as well. But it's even more important when you're working with sloped roofs and a more traditional look. Then you have to be really sure that it has a nice tapered look to it. Is this the middle? No, we're not there yet. I will be able to finish this now, which is very nice, because I just have that much wood. Yeah, I'm very confident in this choice that I made here. Lots of spookies out right now, but where I am is very well illuminated, so it shouldn't really be an issue, and I'm elevated. I'm at that point in the build where I can get away with things like this. So, okay. Hold on a second. Down. Down, 1, and then 2. Yep. Yeah. And same here. And same here. Yep. Just wanted to be sure I had that correct. This is inside the house, so I wouldn't do that, obviously. In this world, in order to get iron again, sadly, I will have to find another village and just establish it a little bit, and then that'll be my source of iron. Because sadly, I can't access iron here anymore because it's overpopulated, according to my... See how nice this is? Just this little room sticking out here. Isn't that lovely? Very, very nice. And this will be open. Very nice stuff. Very, very nice. I will use the rest of these for... I want to use a good amount of these for oak fences. Oh. That was not cool. If that was a zombie, that means it could have been anything. Well, of course, because he spawned over there. Oh, he went up the stairs, the little rascal. My heart, oh my god. I swear, the subject of jump scares in this game must be utterly litigious. There must have been litigation involved at some point with the severity of jump scares in this game. The sheer severity. Like, there must have been heart attacks at some point, for which they were not liable at all, but still utterly litigious there. I will back up the game real quick. Totally not because of that run-in I just had. Okay. Okay. The thing that I like about this is that oak saplings are not super restrictive. They will shoot up right next to one another. There's virtually no restriction with the foliage, it's just the trunk. As long as the trunk has clearance, it will grow. And sometimes when it doesn't have clearance, it still does. Super lenient in that regard. For that reason, in theory, this 3 by, I don't know, 20 something could just grow up to be a 3 by 5 by 20 just massive block of wood, rectangular prism of wood, in theory. because the trunks can shoot up right next to one another. You can get doubles and triples and quadruples. In theory, if all of them did, virtually at the same time, that would be ridiculous, but you would get like a 3 by 20 something by 5 just block of wood that just grew out of the ground, basically. That's what it would equate with. That's why I love this farm. Simple, but so effective. So much bang for your buck there. Whoa. Whoops. Hello again, skeleton friend. Interesting. So this part is sort of interesting because you have almost what seems like a premature cutoff here. Almost feels premature. I could always make it higher if I needed to, but it feels premature. It's fine. This will definitely be closed off because this is when we start approaching the other wing, and there certainly needs to be adequate floor space at this point. But this path right here can sort of just go on right through. That's not so bad. So you have like a nice, healthy, common space here, and then the bedrooms start coming here. This makes more sense. Yeah. And I think the entry to this wing, sharing the balcony here would be a nice touch instead of pushing it to the other side. Just sharing this would be nice, a nice touch. A better decision, I should say. So straight away, we have the entry to this wing. Oops. Yeah, I like that you could literally see the path. All the way from here, you could see where it enters into that wing. and you could see the next staircase. I like being able to see the DNA, the blueprint of the house all from one spot. That is the hallmark of a house that's well designed, in my opinion. Just a lot of familiarity. I know it looks crazy right now, but when I start laying some big roofs down, ooh, is that going to come together so quick. It's already gorgeous. It's already looking stunning. I can't believe how quickly it's coming together. I really didn't think it would be this easy. But it is. It's proving to be, at least. Over here, we don't need a window. I don't think we need a window right here. I just don't think it's necessary. Maybe here, but not here, because then you'll have the two overlooking one another. Because maybe I want a window right here, you know? That's a tough call, actually. Do I just project this out and have the only source of light this big panel, and I put a wall here? Or do I put a wall / window here? Birthday to you, happy birthday to you. Just randomly start singing happy birthday. Meow meow. I'm all set up there for now. I kind of want to figure out, in the remaining minutes I have, what I'm doing here. I don't know. We'll figure it out next stream. Thank y'all who watched. I have to get back to work here. And I will see you guys either tonight or tomorrow. Looking forward to it. Bye-bye.